Hello, welcome back to the Life of Valerie Allison. I'm Valerie. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And so I'm just gonna jump right into this. This is gonna be my May favorites video, and we are going to be talking a little bit about kind of everything. It's all over the place. So there's a little bit of home stuff, there's some body stuff, there's some food related things. I have a book for you guys to share I have a book to share with you guys, and I'm also going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorite shows, and I'm so excited to share that with you because it's been so interesting and I've been wanting to let you guys know. Okay, so let's get right into that video. Okay, so the first product that I have here that I have been loving for not only the month of May, but for quite a while, and that is Purex Crystals. This one is in the scent Aromatherapy Serenity, and it has essential oils, and I feel like that really helps to give your clothes that scent that you really want, that long-lasting scent, so that when you take it out of your drawer, it still smells fresh, like it just came out of the dryer fresh, even though it's probably been in there for like a week. So I've really been loving this. I have tried so many different crystals, like you have no idea, for my clothes to try to see which ones work and which ones don't, and my two favorites is this one and the Arm & Hammer. Those two seem to work the best, they seem to last the longest, and I just, hands down, I just love those two. So okay, let's move on to the next item. Okay, so the next item that I have here is the Degree Motion Sense dry spray with active shield. It's a 3-layer odor protection. Now, this might seem like a little bit of TMI, but I have kind of like a stress sweat problem. Ever since I had my son, it's been pretty bad. Like before him, I don't feel like I had as much. It was there kind of, but now it's really bad. So I try to find anything. I've tried like a few different deodorants, and this one seems to be the one that finally is working for me. And I have to make sure to put it on though after I get out of the shower at night before I go to bed, and again in the morning, and it lasts me all day though and all night, and I feel protected and I don't feel like I'm smelling like a guy who just worked out and played football and ran all over a track. So yeah. So this is working for me really well, and it's definitely one of my favorites, and I don't know why I didn't think of a dry spray before. I've only been using the deodorant sticks, and I don't know, it just, one day I saw it at Target and I was like, let me try a spray. Okay, so my next item that I have here is this wallflower. And yeah, everything is all about scents right now, but yeah, I'm really big into making my house smell nice, as you can see, and myself. So yeah, so I really love the wallflowers from Bath & Body Works. I don't want to recommend this scent specifically because I like to try out and play with different scents. So every time I go to Bath & Body Works, I try all the different scents. Like I pick up 3, I think it is, or 4, I don't know, however many, or sometimes I only pick up 2 because I only have them in 2 areas of my house. But I like to try out different scents. This is a little too strong for me, I have to say. And I think this is the rose water and ivy or something like that. But anyway, it's too strong. But I like to have scents that are kind of strong but more appealing to my nose, like coconut and lemon and that kind of thing. And maybe a little rose in there, but this one was just way too strong. But mainly because I have my dogs and they're in the kitchen, which is where I have that wallflower. And so I try to mask their bad scent, especially if they've been out when it's been raining. Yeah, they smell like wet dogs. So yes, I try to make sure that my house doesn't stink. And then I also have another one by my cat's cat litter box, and so yeah, so that's where I keep them. Okay, so on to my next item. This is not house or scent related, finally. Okay. So my next item is actually this Harvest Snap Pea Crisps. Now, these are lightly salted. They're baked, low sodium. They have a good source of fiber, and they're 50% less fat compared to regular potato chips. So, and they actually taste really good. I'm going to show you what they look like. So it looks kind of like this, and it is crispy. Kind of reminds me of like a cheese doodle texture. That's kind of what it reminds me of, but it's definitely not as fattening, as you can see, and it tastes really good. For me anyway. My husband tried it and my in-laws tried it and they didn't like it, but I'm very much into like string beans and peas and that kind of thing. So if you're into that, then I think you'll like this. If you like chips too, or like cheese doodles. So I think you'll like this if you like those things. So since I do, I love this, and this is a good alternative to potato chips or cheese doodles. I think it's a healthier alternative. And yeah, so they were really good. And it's kind of funny because I first tried this when we just recently went to Great Wolf Lodge, and I think this video will be up before I do my Great Wolf Lodge review video. And so this was actually in the room as like a sample, and I tried it and I was like, oh, these are so good. And then I saw them at BJ's, and then I had to pick up a bag, of course, just for me because nobody else eats them in this house. So yeah, so that is a favorite snack for the month of May. Okay. My next item here is this devotional. It's the Trusting God Day by Day. It's by Joyce Meyer. She is one of my favorite authors when it comes to Christian books. This book is really good. It's very simple in regards to their devotion. So it's 365 daily devotions. So I'm just going to show you guys really quickly the one for today, and it is June 3rd. And here it is. So it starts over here, this little piece right here, and then it finishes over here. And then at the end, it has like 2 questions usually to go with the devotional for that day. It's a very short read, and I like it because she takes biblical verses and she also takes her real life experience and kind of helps you to understand, I guess, where that verse would fit in your life as a woman, as a mother, as a wife. And it's just such a nice and refreshing perspective. I've had this devotional book, this daily devotional book, for quite a while now, but I love it. It's like I said, it's just such an easy breezy read. So if you're looking for a good daily devotional book, I would recommend Joyce Meyer's Day by Day, and any day. Okay, so on to my favorite show, Blacklist. Okay. I don't know if anyone has really seen it because I feel like there's not too much hype on that show, but I personally have been loving it. Now I think the first episode is a little like, what is going on here? Like, what is this show about? But by the second one, you definitely understand what's going on. And just to give you like a quick background on that, basically there's this criminal that has decided to start working with the FBI, and like he was in the FBI, but then something happened where like something that happened that made it seem like he was a criminal, and so now he ended up on the run, and so he turned into this big shot criminal, and he comes back and he starts working with the FBI to help them catch other big time criminals. So it's pretty interesting, and there's other plots to this show that you'll have to kind of see when you start watching it, and I can't give it away because I've already found out, like I'm already on season 3 or something like that. They ended up going to like Blacklist Redemption, if that makes, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but anyway, I am going to put the show's name in the description box down below. You can find it on Netflix and on NBC also. I think they have the episodes available on there too. And I'm sure you can find it someplace else, but I'm not really sure where else, but it's definitely on Netflix if you have Netflix. So yeah, so that is pretty much it. That is all of my May favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to consider subscribing down below. We're trying to make it to 200 subscribers. We're at like 154, I think, right now. So definitely consider subscribing, and give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see. And please don't forget to comment down below if there's something that you enjoy as well, or if you want to let me know something. So yeah, so I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!